All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. End of day webinar for today. It is Thursday, March 9th, 2017. I'm feeling really good today about a few things, guys. One is we did an awesome job on OCRX. Two is we had Dennis yesterday had his best day ever. Congratulations again. Today we had Noda with his best day ever, and I think he's been with us for a little less than a month, maybe 2 months or less now. Congratulations, man. Really great job. You deserve it. Like I said, you've been working hard and you've been really following along closely. And the biggest thing, is aside from learning where to trade, the biggest thing that I think is the most important that we've kind of tried to get the point across for is that knowing when not to trade. So let's go over a couple of the trades from today. Before I get into my trades, I just wanted to say again, Shane with his idea for MO short at 332.22 right after the VWAP reject there. Incredible idea, man, and just really aggressive fader from there. So that was probably trade of the day. So I'm going to give it to him for that one. A really great idea there. For me, there's a few things from today. First of all, we had a stacked watch list in the morning. I thought we were going to get a ton of plays, but nothing really lined up off the open. I was looking at APRI. I knew I wanted to short this one today. I thought that the pre-market action was really tough. I mean, there was just no volume whatsoever pre-market, just little speckles on the chart there. I was hoping for an opening push so we could look for a short through 340 or something, and it just didn't do anything for us. Just kind of dumped right off the open. So basically came down to either you chase it and put yourself at risk and hope it works out, or you leave it. I decided to leave it. So no trade in APRI for me today, but luckily we got that big short on PRKR yesterday, which was a much easier play, I think, in terms of at least there was some liquidity to get filled off the open, and we had a clear stop out point. So if I can't make a clear plan on a trade like APRI, there's just no volume or liquidity, then we're just going to leave it. So APRI, nothing on that one. We had Primo trades. A shout out to you for TGTX idea after the offering 5.1 million shares at 975. I think it was. He got a 1020 long. So that was really well done. Getting into my trades for the day, the only two trades I took, both on OCRX. There was another signal that I had on AUPH. Unfortunately, I just keep missing this one. I don't know what it is, but they keep happening at lunch. I had a long trigger on that one yesterday, missed it at lunch. I was only gone for 30 minutes. Today, same thing. The one opportunity that I really liked on it, I missed through 775. So OCRX was really patient for this one today. We had a nice little run up off the open. If you guys remember over the stream, I was doing some commentary in this area about how I was pretty close to getting a trigger on it. I actually didn't get what I was about 2 candles away from getting long on this one, and then it went ahead without me. So, instead of chasing it or trying to, buy dips, I just kind of let that one go. It came in, and it set back up again and gave me a long in 152 right there. That was the first trade from today. Stop was just going to be 2 cents below 3 max. It gave us a nice little spike. I just got a lucky fill on this one. I had an order at 62. That was my first target. Then the idea was if we got a higher low here, I was going to look for an add, move the stop up under 56. But no such luck. It actually didn't hold the higher low, so I sold the rest out for a flat. So the first trade, 10-cent gain on half, flat on the other half. Not the best trade, but they can't all work out, 100% like the next trade did. But this is just a great example of a little trade that gives you a low risk opportunity, a very tight stop, still a 10-cent gain on half the shares, so great way to pad the morning. And look, sometimes they are going to hold the higher low, and sometimes it is going to turn into an add for a home run trade. It's always great when it does. Sometimes it's not going to do that. When it doesn't do that, we protect our entries, take a stop for flat or whatever, or take a, technically speaking, I probably should have taken another third off or a quarter off right here, and then stop the rest flat. But nonetheless, good start to the day. Gave me a little bit of padding to move on to our next trade, which was long 156 right here. The thing I love about this trade, guys, there's a few things. One is I was really patient to wait for this opportunity. It kind of felt to me like people were starting to think short because there was a lot of resistance at 56. One person in here even mentioned that, hey, maybe this is going to be a short. And I was like, hopefully everyone's thinking that way, because I really like this for a breakout at 56 and a squeeze. And yeah, the thing I like about this trade is a few things. One is it's a super liquid stock. It's got tons of volume, 50 million shares nearly traded today. Lots of liquidity, get in and out with size wherever you want for the most part. And it gave us such a beautiful setup that I could, I was talking about it for at least 30 minutes before the entry, so everyone has a chance to get prepared for this trade, to get their limit orders ready, or their market order, whatever you want to use, ready to get involved in this trade. So the entry for me was 156. It was literally on this breakout candle. So the moment we entered the stock, and I got some at 57 as well, it was instantly a spike up 10 cents. More actually, like 10-15 cents. It was really a fast move for a stock that's this liquid. So it doesn't really get much better than that. Both of these trades today, OCRX 52, OCRX 156, we weren't even in the red for 1 second. It's immediate green. Those are the trades I love, and those trades do take time and patience to know when to jump in at just the right time to nail that entry. But it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling to time a trade perfectly, that the moment you enter it, it's immediately working for you. So the idea on this second trade with OCRX was a 256 entry. I got some at 57 as well. And the stop for me on this one would have been a hard out at 252. So just a 4-cent risk, which gave us a huge risk-reward profile in this trade. I actually exited the trade at 182. I took some along the way at 178, and I took a piece out, I believe, at 172, but the other half 182. So just a monster trade, and it actually ended up filling the whole gap there to 194. But like I said earlier, there's always going to be a few trades like this. Yesterday it was on AUPH. There was a long on AUPH, and yesterday there was a short on PRKR. But the one thing that I really am adamant about is that if you miss that perfect trade entry, is not bothering with it. Either you got it or you don't. And if I can get myself and get us in a position where we're risking 3-4 cents to make 20 cents, 25 cents, those are the only trades I'm interested in taking lately. So I'm really happy with the outcome in that one. And again, congratulations, Nota, on making that your best trading day to date. So hopefully tomorrow someone else can have their best trading day with us as well, and we can keep this going. But guys, I couldn't be more happy with OCRX, the way that it played out, the amount of time that everyone had to get involved, and the results that everyone had with that trade. So congratulations again. Trying to think of what else to cover. I mean, like I said, it was kind of a weird day because we had such a stacked watch list pre-market. But for those of you that were on the stream this morning, I was kind of going over each symbol and going, well, this isn't setting up, and well, I'm not getting a trigger over here, so just stay patient. And with that patience, patience and discipline comes really good things when you wait for those right opportunities to get in. And again, with IMMU, which was a kind of a multi-time frame breakout here through on the daily chart and intraday, the idea in this one was kind of looking to get in, under 575. And so when it's trading up here, this is just what I was saying a moment ago is, I'm not really looking to chase things around. If either I got the entry back here, I missed the entry, so it's a missed trade. I move on to the next one, and then I go back and, end up nailing OCRX. So, again, guys, I just want to say congratulations to everyone that has been seeing so much success recently with our group, and for those who are learning. And I mean, even just as little as 30 days, it's been, for a lot of you guys, it's been a huge development in your trading and your idea, trade planning, and risk management. But ultimately, what we're looking for, guys, is charts just like this, where we can just nail the entry, pretty much get green right away on it. Low risk entry, so the stop is usually, on a stock like this, usually the stop's going to be 5 cents or less. On a trade of something like AUPH, the stop would be around 10 to 12 cents usually. I actually had 770. I would have had my stop on this one just at around 60, 62, so 8 to 10 cents on that one if I had been around for it. But man, some of the things you guys are doing in chat, the teamwork and the community we've developed, it really is inspiring. And so thank you guys for being a part of it. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow, guys. So let's keep things going. Really great week. And although for me, only 2 trades, that's all it takes. Just 2 trades. OCRX and some other really good ideas out there that you guys took that I didn't get the entry I wanted on. And nice eye, guys, on IMMU. Penny Flipper, nice trade on IMMU today. Again, Shane, Mamo short, 32.22, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, for you. Great stuff, man. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great night, and we'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning.